Let me take a picture of Dr. Manpreet as well. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear friends. This is Dr. Shama Hussain. Today, I'm here for the great event that is celebration of humanization of education. Celebration of humanization of education, promoting education for life, not just for living. That is our graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremony for International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. Without wasting time, let me invite Board of Director, COO of International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Kevin Ward. Dr. Kevin Ward, and very influential personality and great mentor of mine as well, to initiate this program. Dr. Kevin.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Thank you so very much. It is a real honor to get to be here today as we celebrate the accomplishment of all of these fine students and completion of their training. And I want to especially appreciate Professor Manna and Ambassador Dunstan and Bartholomew's for being our special guests today, along with representatives of our board of directors. And so thank you everyone for being here and to celebrate this great day and this great time. So look forward to celebrating with all of you. Dr. Shama.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kevin. Thank you so much. You know, dear friends, from the day of III, International Institute of Influencers has started, any program is incomplete without the presence of Dr. Kevin. Yes, he is the one who initiates, who welcomes our honorable guests, and he keeps them warm respects, and he extends the gratitude from on behalf of International Institute of Influencers. So I'm always grateful to Dr. Kevin for this support to International Institute of Influencers and as being a mentor to me. So my dear friends, today's program is a special program that showcases the vision of International Institute of Influencers. We are here to promote happiness in education. We are here to fulfill the purpose of life, my dear friends. When we think about this materialistic education, we just create boundaries. We just create boundaries around us. We want this education to become boundless, no boundaries. It should spread with the values, with ethics everywhere in this world. We are celebrating our influencers. Our influencers are nothing but our trainees who are with us with a passion to spread this vision, to take education for life, not just for living. They have undertaken their trainings of 45 hours and then inter-exchange of cultural educational programs, that is symposiums, workshops. We have here students from Nepal, India, and Philippines. So we are binding that unity in education, diversity and inclusion in education. So my dear friends, this is what the celebration today. Celebration of values of education, celebration of humanization of education. So I request each and everyone in this world to spread these ripples of humanization of education, and let's make our life a very purposeful life. I think you are going to forget everything after our chief guest, Dr. Manpreet Manna, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Chandigarh University. He is, as we always say, a leader is not indicated by his position, but by his influence. This is the indication of a leader. Dr. Manpreet is such an influential leader who is so simple, who is so transparent, simple, transparent in his every action. I personally met him. I call him as my mentor, a great mentor who believes in simplicity, who believes in taking the people ahead all the time, empowering the people with his such a simplicity. His simplicity is his, I think I'm going on talking, but when you speak to Dr. Manpreet, when you listen to Dr. Manpreet, you will justify, you will be justified, my dear friends. So with lots of respects, tons of thanks for accepting our invitation. Dr. Manpreet, humble of gratitude to you for joining us, for gracing your space, your precious time to us, Dr. Manpreet. Thank you once again, Dr. Manpreet. Welcome to the International Institute of Influencers graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Shama, for giving such a grateful.
Dr. Manpreet, you're muted, Dr. Manpreet.
Thank you, Dr. Shama, for gracing such an event and giving such a great remarks for such ordinary person like me. It's a really matter of pride for us. We feel blessed. We are a part of this organization as one of the board of advisors. So very honorable, our Ambassador Duncan, of course, Dr. Shama, the CEO of this organization, taking lead for this whole team, Dr. Kevin, Dr. Khatri, and of course, Mr. Henry. It's really a very precious time for all of us when we are connected together to conferring the diploma certificates to our young learners, to our learners from India, from Philippines, and of course from Nepal. And in coming months, I'm sure they are going to go globally to be as ambassador of our organization, International Institution of Influencers. Master's diploma. What it speaks, master diploma in educational psychology. Very well suited. And I believe each and every person who is presently a parent, or a teacher, a mentor in any position, he or she must go through with this curriculum, must attend this program, must complete this Masters of Diploma given by IISA and such bodies. Those completed today, going to get their graduation successfully. They are going to be conferred with their master diploma certificates today. They are going to bring the light to the many of others with the humanization of education. Because you understood what is the need of I must discuss on this my speech today. We at present, exclusively in my university itself, we having 200 plus programs we are running. And more or less, it is the same with the most of the universities of the same statures. As we have our largest students intake, we have a good number of faculty members. What these programs we are giving here? Graduation in engineering, of course, post-graduation in management, architecture, agriculture, blah, 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 blah. Lot many different streams, education, degrees we are giving. And it is not for the one learner. And in my India, more than 4 crores of learners as of now taking a higher education from the 1100 plus universities, 60,000 plus institutions only in one country, like my great country, India. And the same kind of scenario you will find the neighboring countries and the other European countries. And no doubt, all universities are doing amazingly good for these programs. Now, I'll ask one question. When we are going to give this kind of coaching, learning, we are very much related towards to their competency in that area. Maybe area of engineering, maybe area of medical sciences, maybe area of humanities, or maybe some art and craft, whatever it be the area. But at the same time, I think sometimes we missed out to connect the nodes. End of the day, whether I'm a doctor, whether I'm an engineer, whether I'm an economist, I have to connect with the world, of course, through society, through human. And without understanding the psychology of the education, I don't think we can bring the fruits of the education which we have inculcated, which we have learned from the last 6 years or maybe 7 years of down to the line for my higher education stream. I'll give you a very simple example. The day I completed my BTech Electrical and Electronics, I was so comfortable because I did in very good marks. Meantime, I started my master's, from the Thapar institution, that is MTech in electrical and instrumentation again. And all of a sudden, I got a job for a teaching. It was one kind of my passion, I believe, and I accepted. But when I entered in the class, I realized till date I learned to make myself learning and to make myself understanding and to make use of that learning for my own experimentations and to make my own life more comfortable. That was my learning. But today, when I entered in the class, when the 60 odd my great teachers are sitting in front of me in the form of students, in the form of learners, they were looking to me, and he is the person who's going to bring light in our life through their electrical knowledge, through their knowledge of the engineering background. And I felt myself at that time incompetent or partial or incomplete, because I know if I eat something, I know what is the taste of that particular food I tasted, how I will make my complete sentence before my spouse, before my better half. Look, you made it amazingly, but how I can express it? The expressing of your knowledge, what you have grabbed in the last many years, until unless you do not know the psychology. What is the psychology? Psychology of the child, psychology of your neighbor, psychology of your family, psychology of your nation, and of psychology of your universe. And this is going to be start. This is what going to be start. Everybody is doing, of course, something for themselves first. Of course, me, my family, then my locality, then my city, of course, my nation, and of course, for the universe. We all are. We are contributing in some way. But without, we do not have the combination of the cognitive, behavioral, as well as exponential. I repeat, cognitive, behavioral. I know many teachers. I have a great respect for teachers because I'm from the teaching fraternity. I know many teachers, they know great knowledge of that subject. But when they will come to the delivery in the class, their behavior towards the learners are always treating them as a duffer and treating them as, you are passive. You don't understand how I put efforts to learn this. At that time, there was no whiteboard, there was no projector, there was no AC. You people are blessed, this. Why they're putting their frustration of that time of the inventions, innovations, evolving things? Today's learners, if today's learners are packed with a mobile phone, if today's learners have a 5G, it is not their fault. It is our evolution. We should rather feel proud to say we could bring this kind of thing to you. That's why, because today's kid could not bring the AI. We could done something in the laboratory, being at the age of 40, being the age of 30 or 60. Similarly, when I'll go to the lab, sometimes my great teachers, when they are performing experiments, they perform well. But when we ask them to touch the equipment, no. You are not capable of touching the equipment yet because you are a kid. Same case in the family. You are a kid, you can't drive well. You are a kid, you can't cook well. You are a kid, you can't sleep well. You are a kid, you can't wear well. Because sometimes we forget it, the exponential means until unless the kid touch, they feel what is the hard and what is soft. They cannot taste until they can't say whether it's a sweet or sour. So these all aspects comes from this kind of a learning. For this 45 hours they have spent it, and they could understand how to be correlate of your self expectations and the expectations of others. Most of the time, we give our speech, our teaching, our notes, our article as per our own taste, what we feel like. But who's my viewer? Who's my listener? Who's learning from me? Maybe sometimes virtually, maybe sometimes physically, maybe sometimes. See our Shastras and Granthas. Arjuna and Karna's story, everybody knows. There was one mentor physically attached and one mentor was virtually attached. That is a virtual classroom. At that time, Karna has given his thumb, Karna has given a thumb. You see the history of my country, India, and then you realize that we accepted a virtual mentor at that time, at that ancient Indian time. And that was the psychology. Psychology of what? Learner's psychology. When the learner is going to take you as a true teacher, as a true mentor, as a true role model, even your actions are teaching. You don't have to take a book in the class. You don't have to take the big history, big videographs in the class. No, You are walking, they're learning. You're talking, they're learning. You even don't speak, they're learning from your every actions. Look at your son, look at your daughter. Do you think that you have taught each and every micro level of the, the behavioral things? They simply follow you. This is what the educational psychology. This is what the Master Diploma of Educational Psychology. Dear learners, those are passing out today, congratulations to all of you, because you have completed one step in that way. Now it is a time, after completing this education first step, which you are going to be conferred today, you have to practice it tomorrow. What is the practicing? You are not going to join any college and school to become a teacher, because we are every moment we are a teacher. When you are walking around the mall, when you are talking around the railway station, you are a teacher, because many are watching you, many are listening you. Even in a small instance, you got a time of for 2 minutes to be asking someone to be, do you have this item in your shop? Even that time, what way you are narrating, what way you are uttering your words, many people are learning. And the shopkeeper go at home, tell to wife, today one customer came, very pleasing personality. Although he could not buy anything from my shop, when he entered, he given me a pranama first. He given me the greetings first. Then he said, wow, what a good shop. Although I do not have a good shop, it's a messy up, during this flood days and all. But he said, oh, it's a good shop. Can you help me out with this item? I said, sorry, I don't carry. It's okay, no problem. Next time I'll come, I'll buy something else. What was that? Behavioral approach. What was that behavioral? Then he says he must be educated from one of the best of the university of the world. What is that university? Einstein studied where? Remember the Einstein's, because the mother's lab is the one of the best university in this world. Mother's lab, the mother's words, the mother's psychology, which given. What she said, Beta, my son, my dear son, they said, he is very intelligent. He is very much capable. We are not capable to teach in the school. So better to take to the another school. So I will teach you first to be going to the next school. And later on, when he discovered from that same slip, which is written by the teachers, what kind of your son you have. He's a restless guy. He never sits properly in the class. He doesn't know how to behave with the other peers. Look at the mentorship. This is the behavioral skills, experiential skills, and of course, cognitive skills. And the best learning university, of course, the mother's words. This is what, and this is what we realizing nowadays when we are understanding, when we are reading the articles. And I'm so happy, I'm so glad, more than 40 or maybe more than 50 today, those are going to become the graduates by receiving these certificates. They will be having a feel of satisfaction that they completed this kind of program. Because generally I asked to the learners, what you're doing? Sir, I'm doing AI. Sir, I'm learning Python. Sir, I'm doing blockchain. Sir, I'm doing chat GPT. Yes, of course, I understand. Technology is equally needed in today's time. But nobody says, I'm doing something about psychology. Because you understand the psychology, you will try it, then you will start loving the human. You will love the mankind, not even a mankind. You love the birds, you love animals, you love every living organ, because you understand the psychology. Ask someone who's sitting and who's listening me here, they must be having pets in their home. Don't they understand their language? Although they have never learned their English and they understand my English, but still we do communicate with my pet dog, with my pet cat. Just see, because they don't wear like as you are wearing, they don't eat as you are like eating, but still they live with you. They live so happily. They feel you are my master. They feel you are my actual the caretaker on this universe. More the mother, they love you. The pets, they come in your lap and they sit with you because of psychology. Because of psychology. If you understand their psychology, you can fetch them, you can train them, and they will become always one of the big soldier, warrior, and your protector in your life. And this is what happening. I don't have to tell. There are so many success stories. You can read, you can watch, you can understand with the different domains. So now we should be these graduates, those are going to receive these certificates, these diplomas today. They should go make 10 others like them. Ask them to be reunion and come forward. They should create small stories, put on the LinkedIn, put on some social media, the small outcome stories, success stories, or maybe one paragraph. During this journey of 45 days or odd days, what Shama said as per the curriculum, what they could felt. Is there any transformation took place? What is that transformation? How they enjoyed while learning new skills or maybe some new aspects of their life? That is humanization of education. Mind education is one of the bigger thing, every big leader in this world, whether he did destruction or even a construction, both side, what they did, they just only used one tool, that was the mind education. They just educate your mind, and they use you as sometimes a weapon, sometimes as a soldiers, sometimes as a messiah for the world peace. Look at here, the great leaders came. If we will go from this side, my Jesus, my Guru Nanak, my Krishna, they came in that way. They did the mind education with their slokas, with their mantras, and they make use the people for the peace, harmony, unity. And sometimes other leaders, like some political or maybe some other countries during Second World War, during First World War, everybody knows they also did the same job, but in a negative way. So what we should bring it along with the psychology of education: positivity, constructivity, harmony, unity, peace. This is what we are going to be have, and I am sure this is the motto of this organization, this institution. That's why we all are here with the odd timing, somebody having a day, somebody having a night. They are from the different nations, they have joined here with the same timing. Thank you very much, Shama, to inviting me, to giving this opportunity to become before you all to speak something. And I'm sure these my great learners are going to take us to forward with a great mission. Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manpreet. Actually, you have justified us today this educational psychology real purpose. I'm sure our trainees today are so happy that they may be feeling grateful also that they have taken up this course. The purpose of taking this course, you have clearly explained to them, and how with such a real life examples. I'm sure they will be so happy. And Dr. Manpreet, as you rightly said, the purpose of education psychology, introducing them, is to understand the psychology of each and every one that they meet every day in their life, and especially with the education field, and build the future generation in a very constructive and optimistic way. That is the purpose of this course, where every teacher should understand why our children is lacking in this. Instead of just taking a decision, they should think about what are the problems. We studied neuroscience, Dr. Manpreet, inside. We studied the complete neurons. We studied how the neurons help, how the child can be related with the psychology and neuroscience. So all the students, our trainees, have did real life projects, case study based projects with the students. They took their class students itself as a case studies, and they have purposely demonstrated. And there was one of the concept in this PERMA, PERMA, PERMA model, which teaches how to bring happiness in education field. And Dr. Leeta, you may be surprised to hear, there is one of the trainee here, she's 60 years old. Yes, she's 60 years old, and she's Dr. Leeta. She's already psychologist, and she is revolutionary, and she's working a lot in building education in students. And I'm sure if Dr. Leeta will raise her hand and show Dr. Manpreet, yes. Dr. Leeta, she is, I want you to talk to her after also. She is 60 years old, but she's not tied up, and she wants to develop this humanization of education. That's the reason. There are so many teachers who are doctorates here. There are so many things, they don't have time, but they want to grow, they want to develop their career. And they don't want materialistic education. So like this, they're all becoming ambassadors of our III, Dr. Manpreet, and spreading this positive effect. So thank you, Dr. Manpreet, once again.
Thank you very much. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manpreet. So dear friends, I'm sure you're all ignited with Dr. Manpreet's message, how he has justified our education psychology, how he has shown the importance of education psychology in our life. So Now, with the lots of gratefulness and gratitude to Dr. Manpreet, let me move ahead to our another great influencer from United Arab Emirates, UAE, Mr. Dunstan Pereira. He has joined us right now. Mr. Dunstan, he's not only an influencer, he's like a brother to me as well. He's a great human being. He helps lots of people who wants to invest in UAE, who wants to develop, who wants advisors. He's like an incubator. He helps people in incubation. He helps people. He gives them lots of connects them globally and empowers them personally and professionally also. He is giving. He is a literally a living example throughout his family, including his family, I can say. So we are really honored. Mr. Dunstan is the CEO of Royal Office Ahmed bin Faisal bin Qasim. Even though he's in such a big position, he lives down to earth. That is Mr. Dunstan. I am proud of calling Mr. Dunstan as my brother always. So Mr. Dunstan, we International Institute of Influencers welcome you to this graduation ceremony, and I want you to shower your insights to our trainees today, and I'm sure they will carry your positivity along with them today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Shama, for the wonderful introduction. And I always love to be part of whatever you do, which you also know. I'm not a great speaker, but still, greetings, namaskar, and salam alaikum to all of you. I humbly welcome all ladies and gentlemen and respected dignitaries and dear graduates of the International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. On behalf of the Royal Office of His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Faisal Al Qasmi, I would like to congratulate all the achievers that have completed this course that is going to enhance your career growth drastically. As you all know, educational institutions as well as those who impart education, they have a divine touch. They have a divine touch. I know this personally because I started my career in the year 1987 as a lecturer, as a lecturer in computer science. I started at the age of 23. At the age of 23, I was a lecturer in a leading college in Mangalore, South India. And I was also, you will be surprised, I was also the head of the department of computer science, because you know at that was the period, 1986-85 was the period when computer science was being introduced into schools, colleges, and other places. So I took it as a challenge because I was so young, 23 years. I was supposed to take theory classes, and see, it is very easy to work on a computer, but to teach programming, it's a tough job because it's a boring subject for people at that point of time. But I still took it as a challenge. I used to sit late night, mug up for the next day classes, go to the class, and then teach them. And I was teaching in a women's college, and because of my age, the students, they used to rag me a lot in the class. So whatever I studied, whatever I mugged up for the theory class, I used to forget it. I mean, I used to be panic in the class initially, but then I got used to it, and then finally I survived. So I know what it means about education. So this is so coming back to the main subject. What I would like to say is, see, talent will take us to high position in our career, but behavior will help us to maintain the high position in the hearts of others. Be more concerned with our character than our reputation, because our character is what we really are, while our reputation is merely what others think what we are. In order to be happy, you need to make sure that you are happy and contented with everything that you have. It is rather a misinterpretation that people are happy to have the best of everything. It is important to understand that none of us can actually get each and everything that we want. Yes, that's even true for rich people. You may be rich enough, but you can only purchase materialistic things with the money that you own. Life consists of a series of unfolding events. Some of these events are expected and some are unexpected. The secret for a successful and happy life resides in making the best out of everything, in finding the right balance between the little and the big things, and in knowing how to wisely respond to the good and the bad times. Making the best of everything in life requires constancy, commitment, and change. Learn how the happiest people on earth achieve this in their lives by starting to practice what they do. Be always focused on giving your best of everything you ever do. Let us all unite and be determined to make people around us happy. Though our commitments and dedication in whatever we do make this world a better place to live. A small example I would like to quote and then end my talk. A bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking because her trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself and the rest will fall in place. Once again, congrats to all the graduates who have completed this course and wishing you all the very best. And thank you, Dr. Sharma and the International Institute of Influencers for giving me this opportunity. And thanks to all the people on board today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dunstan. It was such an amazing and inspiring. Thank you for asking everyone to make their individuality. Thinking bird, it is amazing. Bird on the tree just depends on its wings, not on its on the branch of the tree. Amazingly influencing. Thank you so much, Mr. Dunstan. And I'm sure it's your thank you for sharing your life example, which made you what you are today. What you are today, you are honestly empowering each and everyone because you have faced such a values you have brought. Not only you are doing that, even your whole family is the replica of those values. And having you in our event today, especially this graduation ceremony where these all the 80 students, 80 trainees are taking these values with them, because you people, you, Dr. Manpreet, you're all in such a position right now where people are getting influenced. Thank you for this, dear brother. Thank you so much for spreading these values in this occasion, grand occasion of International Institute of Influencers. Thank you so much, Mr. Dunstan. Thank you once again. So, my dear friends, I'm sure, my dear trainees, I'm sure you're influenced. The power of influence is getting exponentially increased day by now. From Dr. Manpreet, then Mr. Dunstan, and now let me charge this influence. Let me charge this stage today of our graduation ceremony with another great influencer from Brazil, city of chocolates. But he didn't bring any chocolates today to us. But from Brazil, a person whose life is music, who is an ambassador, brand ambassador for lots of organizations, who is a great educator as well, and internationally music conductor all over the world. We are looking forward for his performance in opera, mostly in Muscat as well. And such an influential person is over here. He's a brand ambassador of Rolex as well. Such an ambassador, a great human being who talks, who connects life, education with music all the time. So he's here. Without delaying, let me welcome Bartholomeus Henry Valde.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sharma. I have a very long name, but that's not my fault.
Yes.
I have to say, welcome all my friends, shall I say, and dear colleagues, because I think we have all the same energy on the moment to influence people, to influence minds, to influence brains, etc. Sometimes people ask, what is a conductor doing? Why they invite always a conductor? Well, a conductor is actually an organizer and also an influencer. And for us, which is very important, is education. Maybe I will repeat already my two other friends, colleagues from before. but education in humanity is very important. And what Dr. Sharma is doing with the university and you all others, it's wonderful. It's really precious. It's not only wonderful, for me, it's precious. But one thing I would like to add, and that is my tool where I want to add in education, it is art. And then you maybe ask why, and why is always the best question in everything, whatever you study. Why do I study this? Why do I that? And this is only one word, but this word can give you many solutions. So why art? Why should we think about art? Why should we overthink about art? Well, the first answer is to make people more happy. But then you can ask me which art you mean. And then I go to my specialty, which is music. But why music? Music is what? Music is sound. And sound in life is very important. Why? Because sound can provoke sensibility in a human being. Another thing about music is what? Rhythm. Why rhythm is so important? Rhythm is everywhere important in daily life, in cooking, in studying, and in music. If you cook something too long, your plate is burned. You can't eat it anymore. So that you learn by music, the right rhythm. When you play a piece too fast, when you play a piece too slow, it doesn't sound. We come back to the first word, sound. But then I go further, sound, sensibility, rhythm, but how do we organize that? Well, that we can organize by discipline, because studying is also discipline. It's not only feeling free. But then I say also, when you do art, you have freedom. But Bart, what are you saying now? You say discipline and freedom. But what is freedom? Freedom, you learn that in the music very quick, because if you play wrong in a freedom, it doesn't sound. So what can I say? What is freedom? Freedom is knowing what you shouldn't do. And then comes the most important, and for me it's very important. From sound, sensibility, rhythm, discipline, and freedom, you can provoke fantasy. Fantasy is not only dreaming. Of course, dreaming is very, very important. But fantasy goes on a higher level if you study very well. And what comes with fantasy is intuition. Intuition is not only, oh, I feel something and I'm going to do this. No, intuition gets in a higher level, especially when you study psychology. It comes in a higher level and then you feel much more different things. I don't say that every student has to become now a professional musician. No, that not. But there were in other universities in the United States, for example, in Stanford, they did some tests with students who were next to their study for doctor, for example, they were playing piano. And students, they were not playing piano. Well, if I ask you who were the best students, probably you know the answer already. The people who were studying piano. So next time you go to a doctor, you ask if he plays piano, of course, and not that he is a good doctor. No, that's a little joke. But it makes your thinking, it makes your brain a little bit thinking different. For example, I went here to the university in Brussels, and they gave me the freedom to make a program for all the students. I think there are about 30,000 students in the university here in Brussels. They gave me now the task to educate them with a little bit music. Why some composers write things, why we feel that. What happens in the brain when we listen? We will listen differently. And listening is an art. And listening, I think you can really do by happiness, and the happiness is actually the music. And that is actually my target in life as a conductor, learning the people listening. Because by listening, only by listening, and with discipline, you can learn faster. You don't need to spend hours at home in your room and reading books all the time from morning till evening. Only by listening to your professor, to the music, you learn a lot. Listening to your examples, how to do and how not to do. And that is music. Music helps your development. For example, wherever you live, it can be India, Indian music is beautiful, it can be Arabic music, they have all different kinds of harmonies. But when you start to taste all these harmonies in the world, isn't that fantastic? Because they say always, music is the only language in the world who has no borders. Thank you for listening. That was my short interpretation.
Thank you so much, dear Bart. Thank you so much. Thank you for connecting education to the music, how it is. You have given mechanical description actually very clearly, how we can develop that happiness in education through music. It's amazing. I'm sure all our trainees could have taken that today. And they will try this definitely. And I think they can even do this project in their schools, as you said.
Yes,
the
I'm
one
ready
with
to
the
come to
piano.
help.
Yeah. I think I will let them to do it in the next program, definitely. So that we can, our purpose of education finally is happiness. So definitely,
Yes.
Bart, thank you so much, dear friends. And you know, one of the very common thing is such a powerful influences to whom you have listened right now. Dr. Manpreet is the board of director of III. Dr. Ambassador Dunstan is also one of our special advisory board member of III. And Barto Holomius Henry Valde as well. He is also advisory board member of III. So all of them are supporting us in the back screens, helping us to grow and giving their tremendous and abundant support to International Institute of Influencers to spread this humanization of education. Thank you, Bart. Thank you
My
so much.
pleasure.
Thank you, Dr. Manpreet and Ambassador Dunstan. And dear friends, now is the time. Before we go to our board of directors, all of to listen their powerful messages to all of you, let us take the special permission from our chief guest, Professor Dr. Manpreet Manna, and our special guest of honor, Ambassador Dunstan, and Mr. Barto Holombius Henry Valde to inaugurate this graduation ceremony today. So I'm sure if you're all excited, if you're all just ready for graduation, raise one hand. If you're excited, raise two hands. Yes. So everyone are excited. So the smiling faces I can see. So now without wasting time, with the permission, I request permission first from Professor Dr. Manpreet Manna. Dr. Manpreet Manna, can we go ahead with the graduation?
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Manpreet and Ambassador Dunstan and Dr. Mr. Barto Halovius. We'll take ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Manpreet. Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Dr. Manpreet. And let's move ahead. So let me, can you please share the screen right now and
We proudly present to you the International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. Let's welcome the graduates. Dambar Bahadur Somay, Dr. Sonia Suresh Akantani.
No picture yet.
yeah, please share the screen again.
We proudly We proudly present to you the International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. Let's welcome the graduates. Dambar Bahadur Somay, Dr. Sonia Sures Akantani, Ronel T. Batislaon, John Harvey A. Kakal, Antonio B. Calweng, Marvin B. Castro, George Jeffrey M. Cuevas, Aris T. de la Cruz, Niven A. Fernandez, Omar F. Idarus, Marlon Sani A. Marcos, Jesse A. Matriano, Michael B. Parian, Jimar M. Robin, Sean Christopher A. Kitab, Dr. Ulysses Yu. We have Sheena N. Ali, Rachel Day B. Amante, Jella D. Aquino, Caroline G. Bagasona, Charmaine Divine B. Balbin, Nikki T. Balincao, Curly A. Barredo. Next, Dr. Gloria B. Bien, Liberty T. Cabanilla, Sharon P. Cabardo, Charmaine Princess Rins D. Kakal, Rodeline E. Shoko, Christina A. Quaresma, Marisa S. Dalugdugan, Janice D. Dasas, Rialyn Al de Rosario, Mercy D. Duque. Next, Romana C. Di Guaso, Mariel J. L. Efcas, Bernice A. Espedido, Josephine J. Pavon, Dr. Cherry D. Polosco, Betty M. Gakutan, Dr. Jean Rita S. Garbo, Eileen F. Gaspar, Marites E. Gabiola, Florisa N. Gonzalez, Michelle D. Grepaldio, Jamalia M. Jamail, Mary Joy E. Muñoz. Next, Sheila N. Lago, Mercedes D. Laguna, Wilma G. Libradilia, Dr. Esther C. Lim, Maria Pisa B. Luz, Maria Cristina Rose M. Mamawan, Angeline A. Manansala, Hannah Rose M. Mupas, Rodriguez, Pinky R. Rodota, Dr. Rita S. Sagun, Maylene B. San Felipe, Aurora Blanca B. Santos, next, Rainelda B. Santos, Merisan S. Sidro, Elvira S. Solomon, Saudia City Nor in K. Sani, Janice U. Tagaslim, Marie Chris A. Tatad, Arlene D. Tusing, Griselda T. Udtohan, Cynthia G. Urtola, Marybeth D. Valdivia, Julian B. Valenzuela, Mary Jane S. Valiente, Evelyn P. Waperi, and Rosita I. Cepeda.
Thank you so much. And these are all our trainees, Dr. Manpreet, Ambassador Dunstan, and Bart, and all my board of directors. So now this trainee march is finished. So let me take ahead to the awarding of certificates. This is the trainee march. All the trainers, all the trainees are all, I can say, very influential educators from different fields in education industry. So Dr. Manpreet, once again, request you for the awarding of certificates right now, virtually.
Yeah, I declare to charge the certificates to all the pass out graduates for today.
Thank you, Dr. Manpreet. Yeah, now share this screen.
You have you have to unmute Shama yourself.
Sorry, Dr. Andre, thank you. And big congratulations to all the big trainees. A big round of applause to all of you. I request our chief guest, Dr. Manpreet, to give his small message to all of you after this completion. And Dr. Manpreet.
All dear graduates who have completed their successful diploma certificates in this convocation, a gala event, a global event, I welcome you in the new journey, in the new family, when you are graduated now with the education psychology. Now, as when you empowered with this degree, you have responsibilities also. So wherever you go in this world now, from today, the question will come to you, you are from, then you have to carry your institution's name with you, from where you have passed out your other degrees and today's degree. So when you are carrying the name, you must carry the positive brand also. So you're everywhere, where you are going to give any kind of a lecture or any kind of interaction, it should reflect your actual this qualification, which you earned with your true means, which you earned with your true efforts, that will reflect in your actions, that will reflect in your interactions as well as your communication. So all of you having a great time ahead. We wish you a great success with this. Congratulations to all of you and to all the great teachers, the mentors. They have curated the curriculum, they have delivered the curriculum, they have delivered the training to make them a successful today by this graduation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manpreet. Thank you for being, it's one of the historical event for us now in this graduation. Your message will remain forever with us. And thank you, Dr. Manpreet, for your all contribution that you have done for International Institute of Influencers growth and spreading the spirit. Thank you once again, Dr. Manpreet. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I request Ambassador Dunstan to give his congratulatory message to the trainees.
Congratulations to all the graduates. And as I told you earlier, believe in yourself and go and conquer the world. Now you are all empowered. Please do empower people around you so that we can make a better world. Congrats once again, and thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dunstan. Thank you. And Bartholomeus Henry Valde. Dear Bart.
I can only say, and congratulations to all the students who made such a wonderful study. And I'm sure their wings will be very large to fly over the world and give all happiness messages to all the world. And thanks to all these wonderful teachers and now students. Bravo.
Thank you, dear Bart. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now I request our Board of Director and BOD of III, Dr. Kevin Ward, to give his congratulatory message to all our students, trainees.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. What a great accomplishment on the part of all of you. I know that you have worked very hard to this day and you have worked to learn and grow. And so a hearty congratulations to you on your accomplishment. And as my colleagues have shared, go forward and empower others with what you have gained and bring forth the humanization of education everywhere you go. So congratulations on a job well done, and look forward to being a part with you as we carry the vision forward.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kevin. Always grateful. Thank you, Dr. Kevin. So my dear friends, let me invite our Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King of III, Dr. Karim Alice. And you know, Dr. Karim, Dr. Karim.
I am here, Dr. Sharma. So first of all, I want to say congratulations to the entire class of the International Institute of Influencers. Job well done. Before I finish out, I do want to ask you guys a very powerful question that I want you guys to take forth from now to the rest of time. I want to ask you, what is your rate of return? You heard me correctly. I said, what is your rate of return? See, what I've learned is this. Is you, my friends, are one of the greatest investments that have been put on the face of this planet. In other words, if I invest in anything, if I invest in real estate, if I invest in stocks, if I invest in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, or any business, I want a rate of return out of it. And so I want you to always understand that your job while you're here is to always produce a rate of return. The first thing you did was you invested in yourself by investing in Dr. Sharma and the International Institute of Influencers. But I want to give you 5 key things I think is going to help you on your way out the door so that you always are super successful. And I'm going to use the analogy of this seed I'm holding right here. Number 1, you first want to make sure you plant yourself in good soil. And my friends, that's up to you to decide what that good soil looks like. Number 2, I encourage you to water yourself every single day with the things that you love. Number 3, produce very strong roots so that no one or nothing can pull you out. Number 4, be patient with yourself because nothing happens overnight. And number 5, when you produce, I want you to produce not just a little fruit, but I want you to produce a lot of fruit. And always remember that your job is to share your fruit with the rest of the world. Congratulations one more time to the graduating class of III, and I hope to see you at the top. Thank you, Dr. Sharma.
Thank you so much, Martin Luther King of III. Dr. Karim, you always inspire us. You give us really a holistic spirit, and the next plan B, what next? So you made everyone to think what next. Thank you so much, Dr. Karim. Thank you for your time. And you know, my dear friends, as you know, in America right now, it is 4 a.m. or something, but still I'm grateful to Dr. Kevin, Dr. Karim, and Dr. Eliza White, early morning, but they never, till now in the history of International Institute of Influencers, in these 2 years, we troubled them actually. We troubled them in the early morning, 3 also, never Dr. Karim, Dr. Kevin, Dr. Eliza said no, never in the history of III. And the early morning, they were so fresh. And with the fresh positive vibes, they have created influence in International Institute of Influencers family. Thank you. Thank you once again, Dr. Karim. Now let me move on to another vibrating lady with all the time positivity, and the BOD of III, Dr. Eliza White. Dr. Eliza White, Dr. Eliza, without you, I think, where is Dr. Eliza? I cannot see Dr. Eliza.
Right
Yeah,
here.
Dr. Eliza is here. Yeah, Dr. Eliza White, I'm spotlighting Dr. Eliza right now here. Hi, Dr. Eliza. Your congratulatory message for this graduation ceremony.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I always get so excited about these days at III when we get to see all the graduates. Congratulations to all of you. So can you imagine a world where students receive that personalized support to unleash their full potential? You know, in my work, I always talk about the mindset. I always talk about nurturing the human mind, nurturing the human from the thoughts all the way through the way we speak and our actions, and what we do is the most important part of us. Starts from the mind. So when we empower educators with a diploma, a master diploma in educational psychology that is led by such an outstanding human, Dr. Shama Hussein, it is transformational in the lives of those students that you are going to work with. Like Dr. Karim said, you are a seed planted now. And Dr. Manpreet said it so accurately that we study so many things, but we don't hear a lot of people say that they're studying psychology. So when we have 80 plus students from around the world that are educators studying psychology and getting it from the best hand, from the best brain and the best minds, and supported by all the members in the BOD and our supporters from around the world, when we listen about music and how it impacts the psychology of education, it's just so impactful. So I want to remind each and every one of you that it is a unique learning need that you are going to be meeting in the students right now. It's not only about the academic growth that you're maximizing, but you're coming into a space of compassionate guidance, helping learners to overcome challenges and fostering that confidence in building 100% resilience as just a human already. Those benefits don't just stop there. Educational psychology is also invaluable as a resource to schools that will bring insights to improve the teaching methodologies and enhancing learning environments. And we know that environment is also key to nurturing the mind and also creating that sense of something that goes beyond the walls of academia. So it's important that you are understanding you are now positioned, empowered to bring transformation in your society, to empower the children to become well-rounded individuals. As we all say here at III, it's not just education, it's education for life. So go ahead as professionals and go ahead and win, go ahead and transform the hearts and minds of the students with this new empowered tool that you have. Let's embrace that transformative power that you have gained from that master's diploma in educational psychology. Together from all of us here at II, congratulations. From your family here now. Some of you have been part of us already and some of you are new. So we welcome the new members of this global influential movement of the education, of the humanization of education. And congratulations again, sending love, light, peace, and blessings. Continue to live with all the passion and on purpose.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Eliza. Without your speech, it is incomplete. Thank you so much for your vibrancy always that you create here in this platform. I'm sure everyone are inspired and sure they're all ready to tell something to all of you as well. So it's so amazing to hear such a wonderful personalities. It gives lots of satisfaction. Like after hard work, after difficulties, so that happiness is unmeasurable. The same thing today after listening to you all and having here all such a wonderful personalities, gracious presence, it itself makes, I'm sure to me and to every attendees here, every trainees here, they are feeling so gratitude and to listen to you and to get graduated in your presence. in such an amazing personality's presence with such a great messages which helps in their transformation. Thank you once again to all of you from the bottom of my heart. And I request right now Dr. Gloria Ben, who is one of the wonderful influencers of International Institute of Influencer from Philippines, who always takes the lead, who is a compassionate leader, influencer, who wants to bring the change. She's a change maker already. She wants, her goal is to educate lots of people in this world with humanization of education. So let me welcome Dr. Gloria Ben to take up this trainee talk. Dr. Gloria, stage is yours. Dr. Gloria, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Dr. Gloria. Stage is yours, Dr.
So good day to each and everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all over the world who are watching right now. And first of all, I wanted to give thanks once again to our great mentor, Dr. Shang Hussein, for giving us an opportunity to have this International Master Diploma in Psychology of Education. Truly, we are blessed from the Philippines. Again, you're giving us empowerment as towards becoming, shall we say, guidance counselors, psychologists. And what's made me, my best takeaway is that positive psychology, the PERMA, dealing with people, the students, and everyone that we need to encounter and give due respect in the differences that we have in each and one of us. So, good evening, likewise, to our distinguished guests. We are so honored that you have given time for this prestigious event that we recognize. To our distinguished guests, can I just mention Professor Manpreet Manna? Good evening. Ambassador Dantan from Dubai, and of course, Professor Bartholomew Henry, our special guests, and of course, our board of directors of III who stay behind us whenever we have this graduation of ours. Of course, to our board of directors, Dr. Kevin Ward, Dr. Karim, likewise Professor Jagdish, and of course Dr. Elisa. We miss Miss Brenda, who seems to be with us also. But of course, the presence of each and everyone. We are very much pleased that more of the participants are coming from the Philippines. So the great opportunity is given to us to be global educators, to be global master in psychology of education. But also, let me recognize my co-participants or co-graduates now coming from India, Dr. Sonia Suresh Ashantani. No, let's give her a warm applause, coming from India, and also a co-graduate, Mr. Dambar Bahadur Somai from Nepal. So once again, I truly acknowledge and give thanks to each and everyone. And in this time, I wanted also for you to hear from my co-graduates their messages. So may I call on Dr. Sonia to give her a message to each and everyone here. Dr. Sonia Suresh Ashantani from India. Dr. Sonia. Is she here? Okay. Maybe she's not in the room yet. Okay. Let me call on Miss Rosita I. Zepeda from Justice Cecilia Palma High School. Ma'am Rosita I. Zepeda. Ma'am,
Good day, everyone. Being part of the III family is a privilege. It touched not only my professional life, but especially my personal life. Gratitude and happiness are very applicable. With the III family, we are moving forward. Dr. Shama Hussein, you're one in a million. Again, I'm so grateful to be with the family of who spread happiness. That's all. Thank
Okay,
you,
thank you,
Dr.
ma'am.
Bien.
Yeah, thank you, Ma'am Rosita. Can I call now Miss Rayaline Del Rosario from Philinvest Alabang Elementary School in Muntinlupa City. Ma'am?
A blessed day to everyone. And of course, especially to Dr. Shama and from the chief, guest, and DOD. Thank you so much for this chance. I have a simple message to all of us. And of course, congratulations to my classmates or co-graduates. So thank you so much, mentors or teachers. All of you are the best for us in every meetings that we have. The best lessons are not learned from a simple book, but from the hearts of truly great mentors or teachers as like you is a to be grateful again and learned. So we learned again from our life lessons taught by you, and we are really grateful and thankful to your chance that we given to us. Thank you so much. God bless. I.
Thank you, Ma'am Rayaline. Is Dr. Sonia already here? Dr. Sonia?
Yes, Gloria ma'am, I'm here. Yes. Greetings to everybody, respected dignitaries and Dr. Sharma. It was a wonderful platform. And, we learned a lot. And the way it was taught to us was exactly the way we have to portray to these students in the class and the way we have to set us as role model. So it was a wonderful journey and a wonderful course that we had. Really privileged to be a part of it and look forward to be a part for many more such sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. So another message that you can hear is from Ma'am Rosita de Guasa from North Fairview Elementary School.
Thank you, Dr. Gloria Bien. A blessed good morning, good day, good evening to everyone. I would like to say thank you to our Almighty for granting us or for gracing us a glorious, victorious graduation ceremony. Indeed, this day is a very trademark to all of us. So nowadays, due to complete new approaches of educational strategies brought about so many challenges, taking place most so with so many applications available at hand, asynchronous, synchronous, coupled with technology. It is a good thing because with the learning information, knowledge shared by our great influencer, great educator, our great mentor, no other than Dr. Shama Hussein. Thank you for everything, Dr. Shama, for what you have shared to all of us. Pertaining to inspirational leadership, that is despite of very scarce resources, that doesn't stop in learning, transmitting new technological approaches to keep moving, exploring, and seeking new and challenging approaches so as to cater to the needs of young learners, a challenge that would keep us, teachers or educators, to give the best to our clientele and that the learners. So, with that, thank you and God bless us all. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Rosita. Very well said, and I do agree on what you have said. Truly, we've been inspired and empowered with III. So another warm message from Miss Girly A. Barredo of Tunasan National High School. Okay.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to express my deepest gratitude for your guidance and expertise as my professor of educational psychology, Dr. Shama. Throughout the course, your passions for the subject matter and your dedication to teaching have had a profound impact on my educational journey. And I wanted to take a moment to convey my appreciation. Your extensive knowledge and ability to convey complex concepts in a comprehensible manner have enriched my understanding of the field of educational psychology. Your lectures were engaging and thought-provoking, fostering an environment that encouraged the critical thinking and deep reflections. I am grateful for the depth knowledge I have gained under your guidance, Dr. Sharma, as it has equipped me with a solid foundations of my future endeavor. Your commitment to our growth as students extended beyond the classrooms. Your willingness to offer individualized to support and guidance has been invaluable. Whether it was taking the time to address our questions, providing feedback on assignments, or offering insightful suggestions for further explorations. You consistently went above and beyond to ensure our success. Your genuine care for our learning experiences had made a lasting impressions on me. And also, I want to acknowledge the practical applications of your educational psychology that you incorporated into the course. These opportunities to apply theories and principles through case studies, discussions, and projects have depended on my understanding of how educational psychology can be utilized to create effective learning environments. These practical experiences have been instrumental in shaping my perspective as a future educator. Moreover, I appreciate the safe and inclusive environments you fostered within the classroom, your respect for diverse perspective, and your encouragements of open dialogue created an atmosphere where all students felt valued and heard. This enabled us to engage in meaningful discussions and learn from one another's experiences, further enhancing our understanding of educational psychology in the context of diverse society. I am now almost tears come out, Dr. Shama. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to our growth and development as psychology students. Your passions, expertise, and support have inspired me to pursue further studies in field and have deepened my understanding of critical role educational psychology plays in shaping effective educational practices. I'm so sorry. I'm so emotional, Dr. Shama. As I move forward in my academic and professional journey, I will carry the knowledge and insight gained from my course. The impact you have had on my educational path is immeasurable, and I am truly grateful for the opportunity to have been your student. And you know that I am one of your fans, Dr. Shama. Once again, thank you for your dedication guidance, and unwavering commitments to our educations. Your influence will continue to shape my understanding of educational psychology and inspired me to make a positive impact on the lives of future learners. Once again, thank you so much, Dr. Shama, and all the committees of III. I am grateful and thankful to our Lord Jesus Christ to have this opportunity to be part of this course. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Ms. Curley. Thank you so much. You have brought tears in my eyes also. You made me to feel that I'm going in the right way. I love you all, honestly. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you all. I don't have other words to say. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And Dr. Gloria, if you don't mind, I like to apologize, Professor Jagdish. Professor Jagdish, I'm extremely sorry. I'm extremely sorry. Dear friends, our Executive Council member, Professor Jagdish is here. I'm extremely sorry, Professor Jagdish, once again, I apologize. We want your congratulatory message, Professor Jagdish.
Thank you, Dr. Shama, and congratulations for organizing such a glorious graduation ceremony. I wish way back in 1976, when I graduated in engineering, we had some similar things to have. Congratulations to all the graduating students. But this should not be the end of learning, because life is the biggest university that keeps us teaching every day, every moment. And as Dr. Munna said, we have to have a constantly learning attitude, combining cognitive, behavioral, as well as experiential learning. So my only message is that keep learning and keep growing. It is said that you can never grow old. Only when you stop growing, you become old. So let's keep learning. And at the same time, I would like to say that life is a biggest university, as well as life is a biggest examiner also. Every day we make choices. Every day we make some decisions. The quality of choices that we make, quality of decisions that we take, that define our further life. So let us be role models to all others and lead a life worth emulating. Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Dr. Sharma, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Jagdish. It means a lot. Thank you for being always. I call Professor Jagdish as the encyclopedia of III, who always brings positivity and great knowledge in III. Thank you for your patience and consistent support, Professor Jagdish. Thank you once again. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Gloria. Sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Gloria, and apologize once again, Professor Jagdish.
Yes, thank you for that additional message to us. Be assured that all the messages and learnings that we have will be instilled not only in our mind but in our hearts. So at this time, what Ma'am Gurley have mentioned a while ago is really a heartwarming message. If all of us can say that to you, Dr. Shama, I know we can have really an emotional graduation at this time, because our hearts are overjoyed with the continuous learning that we gain from you, from III. So at this time, let me call on one of the loyal participants. This is our fourth study, but from the first one until now, she is continuously learning and still will go on with her goal. Let me call on Ma'am Sharon P. Cabarda of North Fairview Elementary School. Ma'am Sharon.
Thank you, Dr. Gloria Bien. A wonderful evening to each and everyone. Good evening to all. The magnificent III family, the proudest, amiable CEO, Dr. Shama Hussein, and the brilliant guest of tonight's graduation ceremony. Congratulations. Another fruit of labor is benefited to us. The International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. Through this, I am very grateful that you are giving us opportunity to succeed and to be competent enough in our daily endeavor. And of course, the great warrior in educational psychology, especially in dealing humans' behavior, particularly the students. Long live III, long live Dr. Shama Hussein. This is Sharon Cabardo from the Philippines. So proud of us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Sharon. Indeed, we are too grateful for the continuous support and the way for us to be empowered. Two more messages. Let me hear from another co-graduate, Mr. Aris de la Cruz from Bagong Silang High School. Sir?
Hey, good evening, everyone. From the very start of our Saturday learning session, I am always excited learning new things, especially dealing with educational psychology. Being a guidance teacher in public school, you always make me equipped as a person and as a teacher. Also in dealing different types of students and people, you partly share thoughts on how to transact with them. I will never forget all the fun activities you included in our class, Dr. Shama, to enhance our learnings. I especially love how you always relate the lessons to real-life examples that would allow the material to make more logical sense to students like me, and always give us something to relate the lesson to. It made it so much easier to recall the topic, Dr. Shama. I want to thank you for being one of the special educators who will live on forever in the minds and hearts of us, whose lives you have touched. Thank you and God bless. Congratulations, everyone. I want to say this, but I don't know how to pronounce. I will send this to group chat. That means teachers like you are not easy to find. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Another one would like to give a warm message to all of us is Mr. Marvin Castro. Sir?
Hello, good evening. Am I audible, Dr. Gloria?
Yeah, well, loud and clear.
So, good evening, everyone, especially to our guests, honored guests this evening or today, to the Board of Directors of III, and especially to our mother, Dr. Shama, for conducting this International Master Diploma in Educational Psychology. This is not my first time. Actually, this is my second time now of attending your course. The moment I have met you under the lead Global Philippines with Professor Lucero, I know that you're a great person and a great influencer. In behalf of the fellow graduates tonight, I am so thankful for all the opportunities you've given me and you've given us as educators. We know that in education, it is not a one-man journey. It's a journey of different people, of different educators in all walks of life, and we will transcend borders and cultures through the help of people like you, Dr. Shama, in so that we can become competent and excellent educators that we can be. And I always believe in what I agree with what Oprah Winfrey had said. Surround yourself with people who will lift you higher and make your cup run it over. And tonight, my cup is running over with pride, blessings, and gratitude for all the things that you've done for us. And we will carry the torch of III high enough so that the humanization of education will be felt all over the world, especially the children will see the lights and will see and feel the light of the influence us educators. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Sir Marvin. Okay, so one last message that would like to extend as a message of thank is Miss Marites, Miss Marites Gaviola. Miss Marites?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gloria. To our CEO and founder of III, Dr. Shama Hussain, our distinguished guest, my co-graduates, a pleasant evening. It is my honor to be part in this It is my honor to be part in this prestigious event internationally. For me, graduation is not the end of humanizing education, but this is the end of the beginning of a new journey, a journey in humanizing education. Because the first class I attended, I planted my desire to empower education. The second class I attended, I molded my emotional intelligence. The third class I attended, I cultivated my wisdom. And then the fourth, this is the fourth class, I continues lifting up my professional advancement. Congratulations. Thank you, I, and to Dr. Shama Hussain.
Okay, so thank you so much, Ma'am Marites. So that would complete our warm thanks and messages to all who are part of this global influential Dr. Shama Hussain, and likewise to all the members of the board of members of III who continuously guide us, support us whenever we have our graduation ceremony. Thank you so much. God bless us all.
Thank you, Dr. Gloria. I must thank Dr. Manpreet and all the board of directors for sitting. They are busy actually. They are so busy and still they are able to sit here. And I know Dr. Manpreet will be in the office and he has lots of things. But Dr. Manpreet, sorry for making you late. I hope, what do you feel, Dr. Manpreet, about our trainees and their emotional makeup of taking it ahead, the vision of III?
It's really a great moment because sometimes we do plan something, and when it is happening, you can't stop yourself to be part of that, to be get engaged with that, because the testimonials, the feedback of the today's graduates are coming, and from the true heart, I could listen all of them, how they are attached, how they are involved, how they are participating, and they felt like they have taken. Sometimes your 6 years, your 10 years journey will not teach you what exactly sometimes you can be taught in a 1 month of time or maybe a small journey. So this is what I could see in this program and how it has been. And all, I must salute to all the great mentors, the teachers, the trainers who have nurtured them during this journey, and they have a great respect for them. And I think this is what we are expecting from III, and this III is doing in the same way. Thank you very much to be get connected with this. Thank you. Shama, you have to unmute yourself.
Sorry. Thank you, Dr. Manpreet. Thank you for being so patient with us and inspiring all the trainees today with your presence and graduating them. And so, my dear friends, each and every one of you, I don't have words. Thank you for carrying the vision honestly, consistently, dedicatedly, with dedication. That's what I'm always grateful to you, because we all are grateful to you. We all, whole family, board of directors, everyone are grateful to you, because you are carrying the vision of International Institute of Influencers, which we want to bring in the world, humanization of education. You're all our ambassadors. Thank you once again with lots of gratitude. And Dr. Manpreet and all the board of directors, our graduates want to sing a song, We Are Unity. I think Dr. Gloria, you have sent to me, right? That one. We will end this ceremony with this song of We Are Unity. Dr. Gloria, it is that same one, right? Yeah, I am just right now playing that. We Are Unity, which Dr. Gloria has sent to me. So, Dr. Gloria, are you all ready?
Yes. Let's sing with
Okay. Then, Dr. Gloria, I'm doing it right now. So we are ending this with the spirit of unity now.
We'll sing with a presentation. There's some
You
music.
want me to share, Dr. Gloria?
Yeah, there's some music kit. Yeah.
1 second, Dr. Gloria. My team. You have that? Okay, sure. So, Dr. Kevin, meanwhile, your insights, Dr. Kevin, with the.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Sharma. It is with a great deal of gratitude that I share on behalf of the board of directors. Thank you for everyone that's been here. Thank you to all of the students and your efforts and your commitment to take this forward to everyone. And together we can continue to share the vision of III, of humanization of education, and impact the lives of a lot of young people. So with much gratitude for that. Thank you. Dr. Sharma, is it ready?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Kevin. Thank you so much. Dr. Karim, your views, Dr. Karim.
I'm just excited as always to see so much fruit come off of one seed, and that's the seed of an idea that you planted a long time ago, Dr. Sharma. So I'm excited to see exactly what's going to happen with this batch of students. I know they're going to transform the world and make it a much better place for the humanization of education.
Thank you, Dr. Karim. Thank you so much. Bart, dear Bart.
Yes. Well, I am very pleased. I was just writing actually that I am very honored to be with you all here. And I still remember our first meeting, Dr. Sharma, when we met each other. It was another conference. And immediately we changed the vocabulary and we both said, we want to make people happy. And I will never forget that first sentence from us. Thank you very much.
Bart, thank you. Dr. Aliza, thank you so much, dear Bart.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma, again. I'm very excited as our rest of our peers to see the impact and the outcome of this particular master's diploma. I'm a big deal on psychology. Everyone knows that. So I just want to encourage everyone to go ahead and let that light shine from within and go ahead and transform each student's mind one at a time. So I can't wait to hear the reports of all the wonderful things you all have learned and how you've transformed to create that transformation effect in the classrooms and at your schools. God bless you all.
Thank you. I must thank all of your patience. I must thank that. Professor, thank you, Dr. Aliza. Thank you once again. And you do know, my dear friends, Dr. Aliza, Dr. Karim, they're all coming to USA, from USA to Dubai to celebrate ISA with us. So we are all quite excited. to spread this humanization of education in Dubai as well. So we are going to rock, and III is going to rock over there. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Let me request Professor Jagdish. Professor Jagdish.
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Sharma. The kind of emotional feedback given by the students, they are the testimony of the magnificent persona of Dr. Sharma and the quality of education that they have got. So I'm so happy that they have received such training, and I'm sure they are going to utilize this training for spreading the education, humanization of education further. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Jagdish. Thank you so much. So my dear friends, so let's excited now. Big round of applause to all of you once again, to all of you for your hard work, for your patience. 2 hours also, nobody will leave the class. That is the thing. Everyone used to be till complete 2 hours, and sometimes more than that. And thank you for this. And Miss Jadli, you made me cry today. All of you made cry as well. Thank you so much. So let's play the song and finish this session today with a new journey. As Miss Merit said, this is not the ending. This is the beginning of the new journey. Yes, Miss Merit, this is the beginning. So I'm sharing the screen right now.
You can also hear the music.
I have a dream of